Hello everyone, this is Steven from the Even Steven channel, and today we're taking a look at the Mossberg 590 12 gauge pump action shotgun. Of course you can't see it's in this box. A little cheap cardboard box, but at the price point I guess it's acceptable. Here's some of the information here as best I could show it. Let's open the box up. Now this is something I had gotten used. Let's try to show some of the box up as we're from right to left. This is something I'd gotten used for about $325. I guess there was a sticker. Someone would have put the sticker on here. There's a lock. I guess you can put that in the second port and stop that from closing. So we got a lock. We got this little covering Mossberg likes to put on their stuff. There isn't a whole lot going on in this box. This is something that whoever was selling this, whoever was putting this on consignment at my local gun store, and I'll put this up more, he put this in here. So it actually gives us some, I didn't print this out, the person who I sold this to my local gun store printed this out. Mossberg 597 shot, there's the SKU number, there's the MSRP, 12 gauge, 2 3/4, 3-inch chamber size, 15.5 inch barrel, fixed, it looks like a fixed cylinder choke, so all the information is actually right here, I don't really have to tell you. 6.3 pounds, a little light. So it's called a 7-shot, but it's really a 6-shot magazine. I guess 1 in the chamber for 7 shots. And you know, actually, whoever did that kind of gave us a lot of information for it. So I bought this for $325. The MSRP is $549, but I think typically you're going to see this selling in the stores for about $450 or so. And then we got a manual. Haven't looked at it yet. The manual for the 500, 509, 510, 535, 590, and 835. Mossberg has a lot of models of shotguns. It's a little confusing. But today, we're taking a look at the Mossberg 590 7-shot. And I think this box is creating a shadow. So let's get rid of the box. Get rid of it. And we're just left with the shotgun. Now, I have a sling here. I'm going to put the sling on. But I haven't done it yet. But I have it. And I have some of these shotgun cards. I haven't put it on yet, but they're here. So yeah, just kind of take up space on the frame. Got some dummy rounds. Bring them down here. Why not? Or are we cluttering things too much? Yeah, I feel like we're cluttering things too much. Let's just let's keep it clean here. Now, so what we have is a Mossberg 590 12 gauge pump action shotgun. Let's go back to front of the typically do. We'll start with the buttstock. So this is a very standard, traditional looking synthetic buttstock. Very strong. Seems very, very strong. A little basic. Could use a little checkering here. There's no like logo here. So this is a very, very standard basic stock. Actually, very basic. Got a little rubber recoil pouch on here. Looks nice. We got like a sling stud here. Going forward, we have, let's see, we got a manual safety on top, which is a little weird for shotguns. It's standard for Mossberg, but a little weird for shotguns in general. Forward is fire, backward is safe. Now, I like me some traditionally laid out shotguns. I don't like the pistol grip versions of shotguns, particularly the 500, 590. First, look at the safety here. If you put a pistol grip, your grip's going to be down here, and now your safety's here. So I don't quite like that. Also, the action release, the pump release, the slide release, what do we call it, is right here. So if you want to open the shotgun without firing it, which you might want to, push on here, and go like that. And again, if you have a pistol grip on here, it doesn't seem quite as intuitive. Maybe that's not so bad with the pistol grip, but the safety, your hands will be further away. So anyway, I just like a traditionally laid out shotgun. We got the trigger guard, trigger, the ejection port, which you could throw a chamber in there, throw a shell in there if you want. This is, of course, a dummy shell. It's drilled and tapped for scope mounts. So you want to put red dots and ghost ring sights, all that stuff should be able to go there. This is pretty plain. Looks like there was a sticker on here. Someone removed it. Some kind of wear right there. I don't know what that's from. You can see some oil. So this looks like it wasn't used all that much, although it's showing, you know, wear. Showing wear here, wear there. So while it didn't look like it was used all that much, these parts right here seem to be showing a lot of wear. This is the loading port, which I like on the Mossberg shotguns. On the Mossberg shotguns, you kind of just drop them in, slide them. On the Remington 870, the Remington 870 has like a flap. You kind of have to like fight that flap and put the stuff in. So I kind of like the Mossberg implementation of the idea better. Ejects nice and well. Seems to go in nice and well. That's another problem I had with my particular example, Remington 870. The ejection was very, very weak. Got a nice pump handle here. 18.5-inch barrel. Little thing there, little ghost bead sight. I'm sorry, ghost bead. Little bead sight. I do love ghost ring sights on shotguns. I do love that, but sometimes you can't always get it. The price point, $325. Maybe you can't get it. Mossberg chamber for 2 3/4 and 3-inch shells, 12 gauge. 18.5-inch cylinder bore barrel. We got Mossberg, North Haven, Connecticut, USA. 590 12 gauge. So this seems like a very, very basic 12 gauge shotgun. I had a Mossberg Maverick 88 many years ago. This seems very similar. I think this is just a little bit heavier. I think maybe the receiver is a little bit thicker, and maybe the barrel is a little bit thicker. Maybe this magazine tube is a little bit thicker. Maybe just beefed up just a little bit. I am not the end-all, be-all expert on shotguns, so I won't pretend to be. Let's see. Sometimes when you take off this magazine cap, this will spring forward. No, it looks like it's retained. I'm not quite sure how. If I take that off, you go take the barrel off. There we go. It's hanging a little bit. There we go. Yeah, looks good. Looks like a shotgun. Now, when I was going to my local gun store, I was looking for something like a 5.98.1. Maybe a 5.90 with a little more features on it. Maybe a little longer barrel, this 18.5-inch barrel. Maybe I wanted the 20-inch barrel. And maybe I wanted like M-lock slots on here. I'm not quite sure how to take off the handguard. I think this might be retained on by like a little cap. I gotta unscrew this cap and the whole thing will come off. I'll look into that. This is pretty much the no-frills version of the Mossberg 590, and so it's the least expensive, so I think that's gonna be the thing people are going to be most likely to buy. If I remember correctly, on Mossberg shotguns, the receiver is aluminum. Looks pretty good though. Looks pretty durable. Again, I had a Mossberg Maverick 88 many, many years ago, and this seems pretty similar in form to this gun. And again, the assumption with the 590 is that it's a little bit beefed up, a little more rugged than the Mossberg Maverick 88, although people seem to like the Mossberg Maverick 88, although it's a very lightweight shotgun. Oh, and that, you know, cylinder bore, no removable chokes, and this is the second swivel stud right here, which does not really lock down in the position you want it to. Can I adjust that? Is there any adjustment on this? No. Okay. So it's not really guaranteed to lock down the position you want to put a sling on. Okay, not thrilled with that. However, for $325, I'm going to fool around with it a little bit. I got my shotgun cards. I still have some of my stuff left over from other shotguns that I've owned. I don't have any other shotguns in the collection right here. I'm going to get this, what is this, 3M? Oh, this just says Velcro. I'm going to put this right here. Might trim that a little bit. Throw some shotgun cards on there. Again, I got a little sling that was kind of lying around. A little sling on there. Now, I said before, I love ghost ring sights on shotguns. Not necessary. I really like it. I think there's a kit you can put on. You can put on the ghost ring sights in the front and the back. I'm not sure quite how that attaches, but I think there's a kit for that. There is no provisions for a weapon light. That's a really good thing for a home defense shotgun. This is going to be a home defense shotgun. Not where I'm currently living, but where I might be living soon. Not to get too personal about what I'm doing, but I'm kind of in between places a little bit. And this is a shotgun for that other place. A weapon light would have been nice. I don't know if maybe I'll buy a replacement handguard, because the ones that kind of clamp on here, sometimes you'll have things that'll clamp on here and you attach the weapon light onto that. Those tend to fall off. Those have all fallen off in my experience. So, while I do like this big, nice pump handle, can't really attach a weapon light onto here, and that's something I really like to do. So I'm going to fool around with this a little bit. I might change a couple parts, and I'll check in maybe in a couple weeks, and I'll tell you what I think about the Mossberg 590 12 gauge. So thank you for taking this initial look with me. This is Steven from the Even Steven channel. Please all like, share, and subscribe. If you have any questions, leave in the comments, and I will see you next time. Thank you, and goodbye.